Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making low pressure cooker hamburger vegetable soup. Now the reason I'm not going on camera is because I've been sick with a head cold or something. I look like I was at the wrong end of a loaded douchebag. So I'm starting out here in my low pressure cooker, and I have roughly about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to break up, but not too small because in the soup you want some chunks. And I'm going to brown this up, and I'm going to drain off the excess grease because this isn't clean ground beef. And real quick, I want to mention today's Christmas Eve, and today's also Dexter's birthday. He's 20 years old today, so if you guys want to give him a shout out in the comments, wish him a happy birthday, he'd appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and brown my ground beef up and drain off the grease. Alright, now that my ground beef is browned up and I turn this down on low, I want to mention also real quick, if you're interested in this low pressure cooker, it's really easy, safe, and makes food really delicious. This is available on QVC for $19. I paid $29 for mine. It's a really good deal. Good quality, heavy duty aluminum, non-stick surface, and I'm not getting paid by QVC. I just like this product so much I want to share with you. Now I have one onion here I diced up. We're going to throw that in. And I'm going to stir that in there and allow that to saute just for a minute till it starts to soften up. We're not going to brown it or anything like that. We just want to soften it up. Right now that I allowed my onions to saute in there for just a minute or so to start to soften up, I'm going to add in 2 cans of mixed vegetables, juice and all. Now you can go ahead and put in fresh vegetables, but I'm taking the easy way, and this will be just as delicious. And this mixed vegetable lineup is, I'll tell you real quick what's in here. There's carrots, potatoes, corn, peas, green beans, celery, and lima beans. So you get a good mixture of everything in there. Now I'm going to add in some water. I'm adding in 4 cups of water. And I'm turning my heat up on high. Now I have some better than bouillon. This is beef. I'm going to add a healthy teaspoon. And you could also use beef broth. You'd use probably about a cup or so. And I will be tasting this, but I'm not going to double dip since I'm not feeling good. I don't want to get anybody else sick in the house. And I think I'm going to add in a little more water. I'm going to add in about 3 more cups of water. And I'm going to add in some salt. Now, like I said, I'll be tasting this, fine-tuning the salt. We're just going to start with a healthy teaspoon for now. And I'm going to add in some celery seed. Even though we have celery in our celery seed gives it a really good celery flavor. And celery seed is actually not even from celery. It just tastes like celery. And if I need to, I'll add more beef based in than when I taste it. And I'm going to add in some parsley. I had fresh parsley, but it went bad on me in the fridge, so I'm going to just use some dry parsley. Now, in a standard stovetop pressure cooker or an electric pressure cooker, you won't put your parsley in right now because it's all just going to pressure cook up to the top of the pot. But in a slow pressure cooker, it doesn't build up enough pressure for that to happen. This only builds up about the amount of pressure as a can of soda. You can actually take the lid off this while it's pressure cooking with no harm or no extra pressure coming up in your face or anything. I'm going to add in some tomato juice. I'm going to add in about 2 cups of tomato juice, and I'll taste this. You don't want to add in too much because then it'll be too overpowering of tomato flavor, and we're not looking for that. We just want a nice taste of tomato in it. Give this a taste. There's a little more tomato. So now we're going for about 3 cups of tomato juice. You could also use V8 juice if you like. That would give it extra vegetable flavor. Just a little more tomato, about 4 cups. And I've already made this and I dumped the whole container in and it was just too tomatoey. That's tasting good right there. Now I'm going to add in another teaspoon of salt. Remember, it's good to start out slow because you can always add more, but you can't take away. You would have to add more water, and that would just water your soup down. Give that a taste. It's tasting good on salt. Now this part's optional, but I recommend it because it makes your soup really delicious. I'm adding in some accent. Now what accent is, it's monosodium glutamate. And the jury's out on whether that's good for you or bad for you. As long as you use it occasionally, you're going to be fine. It just really gives it a good crisp flavor. Like it says, it wakes your food up. That's tasting really delicious. Now I'm going to grab a clean spoon and add a little more beef base in there. And guys, I'll put a link down in the description bar for these pressure cookers on QVC. And like I said, for $19, they originally started out like $60. For $19, and the reason they're that cheap is because they just want to clear them out. It's a discontinued item. It's well worth the money. And when I bring it back, I'll open this while it's in high pressure, and you'll see just how safe it is. And it cooks your food faster than a standard pot, but you can do this in a standard pot. If you don't have one of these, don't worry about it. If you don't want to get one, don't worry about it. But that makes it nice. Let me taste this. Just a little more tomato. And I said to Holly, she said, "What are you making?" I said, "I'm making Hamburger vegetable soup." And she said to me, "Gross." She does not really care for soups. Cream of broccoli, cream of potato soup, yeah. But that's about the extent of it. Shot more salt. Alright. And guys, I'm doing so much talking in this video. Dexter says, "Why do I need to talk?" Now I'm going to take my lid and get a good heavy duty glass lid. I'm going to put that down on there, and you just turn these handles over. Now I'm going to leave this on high till my little pressure valve starts bobbing up and down, and I'll turn it to medium, and then I'm going to pressure cook this for 10 minutes. When it's time to take the lid off, while it's high pressure cooking, I'll bring you guys back and let you see that. Alright guys, I left this pressure cook for 10 minutes on medium-low. You see it's still going, or steam coming out of my pressure release valve. Now we're going to open this while it's still pressure cooking. You see how that went? No problem at all. This is perfect for the person who's new at pressure cooking and that's afraid of them. Alright, my soup is done. It's ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a bowl and see what we got. Before I dig in, guys, I just want to tell everybody, have a safe and Merry Christmas. And I really appreciate you watching my channel this year, and I look forward to a new year with you guys. Thank you so much. Let me dig in here and give this a try. It's going to be hot like lava. A piece of that beef with some vegetables and some broth. It's really delicious. Well seasoned. The ground beef is tender. Vegetables are tender, but are not mush. That's really delicious, guys, and it wasn't hard at all. Alright, there you have it. Low pressure cooker Hamburger vegetable soup. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.